Welcome to the Bible reading journey, where we are traveling cover to cover from Genesis to Revelation in a year. If you have been here before, welcome back. If you are just joining us, welcome to the journey. And just jump in where we are because it's never too late to start. Lighthouse Ministry is happy to be traveling this road with you. Today, we are on day number 50 of the Bible reading journey. Today's reading itinerary is the book of Numbers, chapters 34 through 36. You might want to pause here and first dive into those readings for yourself. Then join us back here for thoughts about today's journey. Today's journey is about the laws of the Promised Land. As usual, you can look at the text notes to see an outline of the book of Numbers to help us along the way. And we are at the last section of the outline. Chapter 34 is about borders of the land. Chapter 35 is about the refuge in the land. And chapter 36, the inheritance of the land. Well, today we finished reading the book of Numbers. This book took us from Mount Sinai to the edge of the Promised Land, back into the wilderness, and to the edge of the Promised Land again. The Israelites now prepare to claim what God has promised them. Chapters 34 through 36 may seem deceptively insignificant, but check out how it starts in verse 2 of chapter 34. When you come into the land of Canaan, which I am giving you as your special possession, these will be your boundaries. So that's how today's reading starts. We're going to break down that. When you come into the land of Canaan. That's the first phrase. When you come into the land of Canaan. It says when, not if. It is a promise from God, and His promises never fail. Joshua 21:45 tells us, not one of all the Lord's good promises to Israel failed. Every one was fulfilled. The second part of the phrase at the beginning of today's reading said, which I am giving you as your special possession. It is a gift from God. Psalm 24:1 tells us the earth is the Lord's and everything in it, the world and all who live in it. God is giving this abundant land to His people, the Israelites. And lastly, our opening statement ended with these will be your boundaries. Boundaries are for protection. God gave them geographical boundaries and spiritual boundaries as well. So if you haven't read it yet, enjoy today's reading, which starts with, when you come into the land of Canaan, which I am giving you as your special possession, these will be your boundaries. The thought of the day comes from the Daily Walk Bible. Fortified by faith, the people prepare to fight battles that have already been won. The challenge of the day is three-pronged. 1, fortify your faith. 2, prepare to fight your personal battles by trusting God and doing it His way. 3, rest confident that the battles you are fighting today have already been won. Those 3 challenges of the day came from the thought of the day. Fortified by faith, the people prepare to fight battles that have already been won. So we go into today fortifying our faith, preparing to fight our personal battles by trusting God and doing it His way, and resting confident that the battles we are fighting today have already been won. The memory verse of the day is from Exodus 14:14. This is the NASB translation. The Lord will fight for you while you keep silent. The text notes contain information on how to find us on YouTube, Facebook, and email. Happy travels today, and see you next time. This is Lisa at Lighthouse. God bless.